or madness is definitely a sort of thread that runs through seemingly most of the stuff I tend to do. But yeah, I mean, there are quite a lot of similarities. Yeah, I mean, the most clear one would be, again, it's a small cast. So that brings it with it the challenges of quite often with the 39 Steps. There's more characters on stage than actors, so we have to improvise, and we have actors playing two characters at the same time, often having conversations with themselves. It's sort of that madcap. I'd say 39 Steps is a more epic story than Hound of the Baskervilles. Obviously, Hound of the Baskervilles is very famous and sort of chilling and suspenseful. 39 Steps has that extra added Indiana Jones adventure quality to it. There are chases on top of steam trains, there are car chases, there's fights, and the main character, our lead character, Hannay, gets himself into all sorts of scrapes that he, always just about manages to get out of. So in that respect, what we're doing is the audience will come here, they'll see a really epic spectacle, but performed in an incredibly unique way that they're not going to see anywhere else, I don't think. Oh, there was brilliant chemistry. And you know what? You can always tell right from the beginning of first read-through sort of how it's going to go. Like within 10 minutes of us starting the read-through, people in the room who don't know the show, who have never read the play or anything, were already laughing and giggling because it's very sort of funny, very silly, very madcap. The actors seem to be getting on really well, have great chemistry already. To me, it's really important when you see actors sort of laughing in the room and having fun, bouncing off each other. You know that the chemistry is already sort of there. And that's just going to build over the rehearsal process. And yeah, we've already had a lot of laughs, a lot of silliness, and it's only going to get more crazy. For me, the challenges are pace, the sheer madcap pace of this show. There's not a moment really where it slows down, or there's always, if an actor leaves a stage, it's because they're frantically getting changed into a new character or coming on or bringing on a new piece of set or something like that, or props. So to just be able to keep up with all that, for me, is a massive challenge. And also, I touched on it earlier, but the fact that, I might have 3 actors on stage, but there's 5 characters. So it makes it sort of very, very silly. And there's been some already the challenges of, how do you create something like an iconic image, like in the Hitchcock movie, when Hannay escapes onto the 4th bridge and is hanging from this great height, while being chased by the train guards and stuff like that. How do you produce that sort of image and that spectacle with basically these sort of almost domestic, everyday sort of household props that we have? And that's the real fun and the ingenuity in what we're going to do there. So your current Henry and Henry V, Mr. Aaron Sidwell, I first met him, we both met him at a little weekend drama school down in Kent where we grew up. Every Sunday we'd do an hour of dance, an hour of drama, and an hour of singing. And yeah, so I've known him since we were sort of 12, 13 years old. We used to do shows together, schools, Les Mis, and stuff like that. And Aaron's fiance is actually has been cast in 39 Steps, and it's obviously out of pure talent and all that, and she's absolutely fantastic. And we're so pleased to have such a brilliant cast. And it's sort of it's really odd having so many people I'm connected with at the Barn at the moment. I think the brilliant thing about this show is that it is absolutely perfect for all age groups. I mean, whether you're old enough to remember when the original Hitchcock movie came out back in 1935, or you're a Hitchcock fan, or whether you're a fan of the books, or just sort of theatre in general. If you're a big comedy fan, you love to laugh, this is really going to be the show for you. The sort of stuff we've got in store is really going to surprise and delight, and it's great for kids too. The pace is absolutely fantastic. It's fun, silly, and bring your nan and your grandkids and they'll love it. Yes, it's like Hound of the Baskervilles, but even better.